Welcome to the Great Life Lagoon. For years, the biggest complaint about Great Stirrup Cay was that it didn't have a pool. But that just changed. Today, we're taking you inside the brand new Great Life Lagoon to see if this massive upgrade finally gives the island a heartbeat. Plus, we're showing you every 2026 update and testing the free lunch to answer the big question. Does NCL finally have a competitor to Perfect Day? Let's find out.
Welcome to Great Stirrup Cay. We are here on Norwegian's private island of Great Stirrup Cay in the Bahamas.
That's right, and as you can see, maybe behind me here, right there. You can see Utopia of the Seas because we are that close to Perfect Day at Coco Cay as well. So it's just kind of neat how close these two islands are together.
You could swim there.
You could almost swim there.
Assuming you're a good swimmer.
I could probably float on my back over there. But anyways, we got a fun day today. We're going to take a little tour of Great Stirrup Cay, see if anything is different, and then relax a little bit, maybe look at some of the swimming spots in the ocean.
All right, so come along with us.
It didn't take long for us to get onto the tender boat. The tender ride is only a short couple of minutes until you get dropped off at Stirrup Cay. The very next sailing after us, the new pier did open for one ship. They still have to use tenders if 2 or more ships are at port until the pier is fully completed.
Welcome to Great Stirrup Cay.
They're doing some construction and building, so we'll see what we can maybe find out about that. And then we'll just take a general tour of the whole club here. Now, another side note, when you get off the ship and you end up here at this Great Stirrup Cay sign, once again, if you go to the right, that takes you to the kids' splash pad in the new lagoon that's been opened a very short time. But if you continue straight, that goes down to that beach area, beach number 1 and 2 and beyond. And then they also have shore excursions. They have spa, villa desk there, as well as the swimming with pigs excursions, stingray excursions, and so on. Now, if you go to the left, you'll see some restrooms up here. And then just beyond that is where they have a few small shops to buy some souvenirs. And as you can see, they have a lot of the standard little trinkets and souvenirs like t-shirts and hats and so on. Okay, now we'll make our way over to the lagoon area. So heading to the right from the main sign here will take us towards our first stop, Splash Harbor. Splash Harbor is the newest addition to Stirrup Cay and features a splash pad with this great dump bucket for the kids. There's also plenty of seating for parents to watch over the little ones, complete with umbrellas. From the splash pad, we'll continue on to the main attraction, the all-new Great Life Lagoon. Honestly, we were completely shocked that this was open. NCL had made no announcements on our cruise that this was open. I spoke with a worker and they said it was open for about a week. At this point, it was basically kind of like a soft launch from what I understood talking to the people. When you first get here, you'll find the Reef Swim-Up Bar. They have a DJ set up on the small island in the middle, similar to what other beach clubs have. Now, the water was very cold here, but we were told that the pool will be heated in the future. There was tons of loungers available, so you didn't feel like you were competing with everyone to find somewhere to relax. They have numerous day beds throughout that start around that $250 range. We noticed a ton of water loungers available free to use if you wanted to catch some sun while still being in the pool. Along the back perimeter, you'll notice all these large cabanas available to rent starting in the mid $600 range. Here on the other end of the pool, we'll find another swim-up bar, the Waves Bar. And right here, they got a zero entry area to the pool if you have mobility issues. Over there on that far side in that building there, you've got bathrooms and showers. And then on the back side of the swim-up Waves Bar, there's a regular Waves Bar. And then on the other side of the Waves Bar, they also have another zero entry area into the lagoon. Take a quick look over here of the ship. There's a great view of it. Over there you can see the pier being built. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell. It really helps us out and we really do appreciate it. This looks like it could really get to be a kind of a party scene in here. It's all paved, so you don't have to worry about sand and so on. Just up ahead on the right, we see some really large cabanas. These are classified as a 12-person cabana, and they start around that mid-$700 range and go up from there. Next to these cabanas, we'll find the staircase that goes down to the beach area. And then we'll see the backside of the reef bar coming up here, as well as another set of showers and bathrooms. Just on the backside of these showers and across from the splash pad, we'll find Abaco Taco if you're in the mood for some tacos. They have soft shell tacos and offer chicken, beef, or fish. And just down towards the beach from Abaco Tacos is another food buffet area with some simple hamburgers, hot dogs, and so on. Okay, so now we are going to make our way back and look at some of the beach areas. We'll start back by the Great Stirrup Cay sign that we began at and make our way straight this time. First up on our left is the booth for the spas and villas check-in. Just past that is the excursion desk if you have anything booked like swimming with the pigs, Stingray City, or jet ski tours, and so on. And yes, you saw it right, they have a Starbucks coffee cart. The first beach we'll look at is Infinity Beach. Here you will find numerous clamshells and umbrellas for rent. Just up from the beach is the Patron Tequila Bar. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Welcome to Patron Bar.
This is where the good stuff is. Life-size game of chess if you want to play. And now we'll just walk down along the beach till we get to the second tower, what they would call beach number 2. And if we go up on top there, you'll see a rental area. We'll go take a look at that and see what they rent. Okay, so up here at this building is where you can rent fins, snorkel masks, and vests, and so on. And then right from that rental area, can walk on down here and we'll find another bar. This is kind of where they got rums and everything else. They also have Calic beer, which is the beer of the Bahamas. So this would be the spot if you're looking for some local beer. So from the beach, we'll walk kind of behind the bar we just looked at, and you'll see some picnic tables. And right ahead is the first aid station. Hopefully you don't need to know where that is. And on the left, you can see where they also have float and mat and float rentals. And we'll make our way back down towards the beach. But you can kind of see the beach is starting to get a little bit on the full side. And just for a reference point, at the lifeguard station 3, when we do a turnaround here and pan, up behind us is where the food pavilion, the buffet, is located. And we'll go up there in just a second. They're going to be opening, I think, pretty soon. So we'll go check that out. But we'll finish our little tour here of the beach area first. Right down here is where you'll find the rentals for the jet skis. And then as you can see, they also have stand-up paddle boards and clear kayaks and so on. As we make our way along the beach here, we'll make our way up to our next stop, the Bacardi Bar. And here at the Bacardi Bar, they have a nice patio with some umbrellas and tables. And down by the beach, you can see they have a couple of volleyball nets if you want to take part. And from the Bacardi Bar, we will make our way up behind it towards the food pavilion. Okay, time to get some lunch. We're going to go check out the food pavilion and try some of the food out and see how it is. And the Jumbe Food Pavilion is open from 11:30 till about 2 in the afternoon. I gotta say, the one thing we do appreciate are the hand washing stations they have. As far as the food, you'll find a lot of the standard stuff, including hamburgers and hot dogs, along with a few surprises like corn on the cob, barbecued baked beans, rice and beans, and even a couple of varieties of pizza. They did have a few cold salads as well. They had plenty of places to sit under shady areas, as well as auxiliary buildings that had numerous free beverages like coffees and juices, as well as some desserts.
Burger's really good. I put some onions, lettuce, I put onions and tomatoes on there with cheese,
And then what else did you get?
fresh fruit, and some pizza.
And I just got a burger as well with some ketchup and mustard and some pepperoni pizza. And then I saw they had corn on the cob, so I grabbed a couple of those. Corn's okay. It's a little cold. Not bad though. Pizza's okay. Kind of tastes like the cafeteria pizza when we were kids. But
I thought it was better than that.
all right, it's better than that, but probably not as good as it is on the ship, but not bad. Burger, can't go wrong with a burger, so that's a pretty good burger. And then I got a brownie. Next to the food pavilion is the famous Great Stirrup Cay Lighthouse, which houses a gift shop, but more importantly, this is your go-to for what I think is one of the better ziplining excursions available. Here is some pricing as of the date of this video, along with a few of the rules. Needless to say, it looks like a lot of fun. As stated before, the Lighthouse also houses a gift shop where you can get numerous Great Stirrup Cay merchandise and a few incidentals that you might need. And lastly, they do have a mini golf area right behind the Lighthouse. This area here is a little less busy, so if you want to avoid some of the crowds, maybe come down a little bit further down from the ship. They do have a hot dog stand right here. And then right over here is the Lighthouse. And here's where we'll also find the Lighthouse Beach. Really good picture spot here. And from the Lighthouse area, we'll make our way to the last area we'll take a look at today, and that's the Cabanas on the Cay. At the Cabanas on the Cay, you have your choice of 22 cabanas in total. 10 large cabanas, which can fit up to 8 people, and 12 small cabanas, which can accommodate up to 6 people. Needless to say, you get some pretty great views of Cabana Beach from these elevated cabanas. Be careful between March and October because they also have sea turtles that nest. Down at the beach, you'll also find the Tiki Zoom Bar for all your mixed drinks. And just past the Cabanas on the Cay, you'll find Tropic Like It's Hot, a popular complimentary food truck that serves not only pulled pork sandwiches and spicy chicken sandwiches, it also has ceviche, burgers, and bowls. What are your thoughts about the new additions to Great Stirrup Cay? Are you excited to try out the new pool and splash pad? Leave a comment below. We'd love hearing from you. If you're interested in knowing what Princess Cay is like, click on this video here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Happy cruising!